And the Lakers' quest for Title 18 begins today because basketball is back. And we've got you covered with all the interviews, sights and sounds from Lakers Media Day. Hello and welcome to Access Sportsnet Lakers, brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. I'm your host, Chris McGee, joined by my co-host, Allie Clifton, and the Hall of Famer, the one and only, Big Game James Worthy. We are back for our 10th season together, Big Game. Allie, your 4th season, and this promises to be one of the most exciting and most intriguing Laker training camps in recent memory. A lot of new pieces, young and old, and a new superstar joining the mix. I cannot wait, guys, but we welcome in, entering his 4th season in the purple and gold, his 19th season overall, and we'll get to him in a second. Are we excited?
We are excited. I feel like that was pretty on par. The anticipation was so excited, and then here we are.
It was a nice build-up. So you got him on the edge. You got him on the edge now, Geeter.
It was. So, yeah, I mean, listen, LeBron, let's just be clear, though. LeBron is ready, okay? They're fixing some things, a little power outage on the, be able to hear us. So he's ready to go. Wearing a New Jersey, too, by the way.
We're going to get to all of that. We got a lot to talk about. This always feels like Christmas Day for me.
Yeah. You know, it's the beginning of another season. You know, nobody knows how to approach a new season better than the young man we're getting ready to talk to in a second. Obviously, his assessment of the last couple of years, having won a championship, he knows exactly what needs to be done, and it's going to be interesting to see, you know, what the king,
by the way, Big Game,
has to say.
It is time. We welcome in, entering his 4th season in the purple and gold, his 19th season overall, 35,367 points, but I don't care about that because he is an NFL analyst. Now, LeBron James, man, that was fun. I got welcome, by the way, LeBron, welcome.
I appreciate it. Oh, that was a hell of an introduction, Chris. Okay, I appreciate that, man.
You know I get excited for these things, and I got to tell you, LeBron, Allie and I, true story, we're on the phone last night. We're talking Media Day. We're going through our questions, and then you came on ESPN2 with the Manning brothers. We literally hung up on each other. We never spoke again. I loved it. I got my one question before we get into basketball. My one question. Peyton Manning puts you on the spot. Man, there's only like 2 seconds left, and he says, what play are they running? You were smooth under fire. You said handoff to Zeke, touchdown, bang. Peyton erupted. How fun was that moment?
No, it was very fun, man. I'm a big-time football guy, so I was just reading the defense like I do in basketball. I seen that the Eagles only had 3 defensive linemen. Their linebackers was playing deep, and they had just ran the halfback draw the play before and got a bunch of yards. So I felt like they'd go right back to it because Philly didn't change their defense. So I was able to call it on the spot, and you know, I appreciate Mike McCarthy and the offensive coordinator making me look good.
Allie and I's favorite part was when Peyton basically scolded Eli and said, LeBron is the system. All right, don't ask that question.
Eli was trying to do it the right way. Peyton was like, let's keep it real.
Right. You know, that's what happened. That's the big brother. Hey, that's the big brother for you.
Listen, LeBron, you're entering your 19th season. I think at this point, you know, you're the league's 3rd-time all-time leading scorer. Most guys are kind of, you know, sailing off into the sunset. That just doesn't seem to be your style. So I will ask you this. I think I ask you every year. What's your excitement level heading into this training camp, year 19?
I'm super excited. You know, I know for sure that I won't be able to sleep tonight just going into the first day of practice tomorrow. I love the group that we put together this summer. And, you know, I love the growth of the guys that's coming back. And I can't wait. I mean, this is going to be I can feel it. I can feel the energy. You know, I can feel the aura. And it's all about now just putting in the work. It's all about trusting, you know, the process, working towards the process every single day. But I love this. I love the beginning. I love what we have to start, and looking forward to getting to work.
You know, LeBron, even as a young player, I remember you knowing how to understand the process of putting together the missing pieces or adding on players. And, you know, over your career, you've been very successful at that. Talk about the additions and what's been made this year, the players that are coming in, and what you see their value added and how that's going to play out in your opinion?
Well, I mean, I think it's going to be grand for our team. I mean, we've added a lot of shot making. We've added some dynamic players that could do multiple things with the ball in their hands, without the ball in their hands. We added some length, some vertical spacing, that we lost last year. Bringing back Dwight, adding DeAndre, the dynamic and Russ and what he brings to the team, just his energy, his pace, his competitive nature. We brought back, championship players, Trevor Ariza, bring back Doe. And then just guys, unsung guys that, a lot of people, I don't know if they know about, but they're going to bring so much to our team. And Kent Bazemore, Kendrick Nunn, what they bring to the table is ridiculous. Wayne Ellington's shot ability. And let me not forget, the growth, once again, another summer for Taylor Horton-Tucker, THT. I'm excited about him and what he's going to bring to our team. So we're dynamic. We have the ability to do a lot of different things out on the floor, but it's up to us to put the time in, which we will. I'm going to hold this team accountable. They're going to hold me accountable, so I'm not worried about that.
LeBron, starting at the top, when it comes to you guys as players, there's a lot of talk about you and Russell, and rightfully so. We're going to get into the fit of the three of you as stars in just a minute, but there's also another guy named Anthony Davis. It just seems like some people have forgot about him. What does, in your mind, rejuvenated Anthony Davis look like? A
lot of people go through the summer and they like to, post their workouts and post their training and post everything that they're doing. If it was one guy that you did not see this summer until he got married last week, it was Anthony Davis. And but I knew everything that he was doing, putting in the work, both in the weight room and also on the court. And he's determined to, it's not even about proving people wrong. It's about, proving himself right, because he know what he could bring to the table. And, he's one of the best players that we have in this league. And I'm looking forward to a very angry Anthony Davis. The Anthony Davis that I'm looking forward to seeing this year, it would be the equivalent if the Green Bay Packers lost on a Sunday, and how angry he would be. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Did you know he could sing like that, LeBron?
I did. I actually did. But you get a little excitement. Your family and friends is there, mixed with a little, alcohol. You could do a lot of things that you didn't think
you get brave. You get brave under those circumstances.
Yeah, you get real brave. That liquid courage, that's what that is.
LeBron, the addition of Russell, as well as Ali was just mentioning, a lot of talk since the trade has been about the fit with you and AD, the sacrifices that everyone will have to make. How do you envision this looking with you three on the court?
For one, I've heard it before. When I decided to go to Miami, the first thing they said was LeBron and D-Wade don't mix. There's no way they could play together. They too ball dominant. They can't shoot the ball from the perimeter. It's not going to work. They're two similar players. So, we know what happened with that. You make it work. You figure it out. I know what Russ brings to the table. He know what I bring to the table. And when you got a unicorn like AD, he fits into anything. They said that, me and AD wouldn't work when we traded for him. So, I don't really get it caught up in the narrative at this point. That's all part of just trying to sell tabloids. I'm 19 years in this thing, so I know what it's all about. So the game is won in between the four lines, and it's not one on paper. It's not one in the news clippings on, the bottom ticker. It's one in between these four lines, 94 feet. So, we got a job to do, and we'll do it.
LeBron, you look wonderful in your number 6. We appreciate you being ready on that headset right when we came on air. We're going to let you go because you have a lot to do today, but always love spending time with you. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it, Chris, Allie, Big Game, James. Love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, LeBron.
All right, LeBron.
We'll be talking. That
All right,
is
baby.
LeBron James. And look at that. Entering his 19th season, the league's 3rd all-time leading scorer behind Cap, Karl Malone, and then behind him, of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant.